How do you define greatness? How do you measure it? And who sets the standard? Many individuals and moments have achieved a level of greatness that is undeniable. Greatness that causes you to stop and acknowledge excellence. But what about those other things? You know, the ones that don't catch the eye. The acts of selflessness over self-promotion, patience, and grace above ruthlessness. Unconditional love instead of blind hatred. Are these things not great? Redefine greatness.
In 2020, I had an idea for this brand. And at the time, I had just a lot going on, a lot of different projects, other brands, other film projects. And I'm the type of person that if I have things that I'm already pursuing, things that I'm doing, I don't really want to add on to that plate. So I was very standoffish when it came to even receiving the idea. And when the vision first came to my head, I didn't want to do it, if I'm being honest. And it was one of those things that just kept coming back. And eventually I just gave in and started the brand in 2020. The type of products that we used were print-on-demand t-shirts, hats. From there, we eventually went to bulk t-shirts, but nothing was ever done custom, high-end, or anything of that nature.
So Dabi really kind of started the legwork and the groundwork for everything, and kind of did a test and to kind of see how the brand would be received. And it was received very well. You wear a hat in public, people ask you about it. You wear the hoodie in public, people ask you about it. A t-shirt, et cetera, et cetera. So we knew we had something there, but we also knew that we wanted to elevate the brand, coming from the fact that the fashion that we like and what we care about. And so wanted to kind of go back to the drawing board and see how we can release this brand in a way that matches the level of the name, the level of like emotions that are invoked when people see the brand. Dabi did a lot of legwork on his own, and now like our heads together, we always feel confident, but we feel so good about having Bria on the team. She's an amazing designer, an amazing thinker, an amazing artist in general. And I just think like what we have together as a unit now is just going to be something that we can push towards excellence, which is always what we talk about, the spirit of excellence. It's our goal.
The Go to the Lamb is something where it's like you get it or you don't get it, and I felt like I got it immediately because fashion is storytelling, fashion is world building, and I knew that I wanted to get involved. Fashion moves the needle for me because, like I said, it's world building, and fashion touches everyone's lives, like whether they want to or not. And so it's such a huge influence, you're not gonna get around it. And for me personally, I love that it's like art that you can wear, that you're living inside of and breathing in. And how we wear things, it tells people about who you are and what you're associated with and what tribe you belong to, and just you're making your mark on the world. And that's why I think it's actually really important what we wear, because it's not neutral. The Go to the Lamb has such an important message that I think that is like part of a greater movement. Like it's really important. It's about touching people's lives and forming how they think and giving them hope.
Now we're in a position that we can take the brand where we really want to go and introduce it and relaunch it, where our products now match the brand and the messaging and the potential where we're headed. With custom materials and everything cut and sew, and high-end fashion is the end goal.
We talk about redefining greatness. We want to do that all across the board. So it's a conversation starter. So why not keep those conversations going? Why not keep people's interests going? Why not tell stories that resonate and reiterate kind of what the brand has already started?
It is just a fun thing to take these big ideas and like translate them into literal fabric and into garment details and into a bunch of small things that you don't think anyone's thinking about, but they're all extremely intentional. I love that process. I'm extremely excited. I've been ready. Yeah, I just want to get my hands in there. I'm ready to start making stuff, make things exist, get it out of our brains into the world.